Hello and welcome to AGT Racer. On today's video we are at the Alsace Village on the Drivers Room Sunday League Round 6 Tier 2 in the Super Formula Series. So as we get onto the grid, we see there Richie in the Racing Softs and Netflix, the Patronus of Fours running away in the championships on Racing Super Softs. Jules we have in third place on the Racing Super Softs. In fourth place we have the Repsol of Smith on Super Softs. Mercer on Super Softs in the Gulf. The Black Red Bull of Nightmare Racer on Super Softs. Followed by Rocker on Racing Softs in the Atari Liberate. His brother right behind in 8th place on Super Softs. And then we have Jammy D on Racing Softs. And he's followed by Boss on Racing Softs. And then we have Kimaru on Racing Super Softs. Followed by Canny on the Super Softs. Myself on Racing Softs. And then we have Noah on Racing Hards. Interesting choice. And at the back we have Jason on Racing Super Softs. So let's get into the race. So here we go at the Alsace Village, round 6 of the Drivers Room Tier 2 Super Formula Series. Fuzz is running away with this, definitely being promoted into Tier 1 next season, and they're off. Let's see who else is going to be promoted. Oh, a bit dicey at the back there. Oh, and who's been pushed wide there? Kimaru's been pushed wide a little bit there. And we'll take another look at the start. Let's have a look at the front runners now. There we see Richie charging in front now. Keeping second place so far, but Jules has nipped that moving forwards up into first. Mercer goes wide there. Richie's looking to attack Jules up the hill. As you can see, there's Merc and his brother Rocker behind him. And we've got Mercer there. Oh, who have we got going around the outside of Jammy, but didn't make it? Smith. Oh, Jammy's touched the dirt. Caused some collisions there. There's myself in 9th, Jammy in 11th. Obviously we saw Kamara go off earlier. There's Noah in 13th, battling with Canny there. Canny dropping back. Oh, Noah's gone wide. Canny goes wide also, losing the place to Noah. Kimaru in 14th and Jason in 15th. Let's have a look at the front. Oh, we've got a right battle going on now. We've got Fours there in first place. Jules all over the place there, trying inside, outside. Richie trying to keep it smooth. Jules just sticking with Fours now. As they go up the hill and then back down the hill to a real tight chicane. Fours just drives these Super Formulas absolutely beautifully. Really impressed with Fours. He's just left all of us. As we have a look downfield, there we see Rocker in 4th, Mercer in 5th. And Merc there being Mercer has obviously taken Merc. And so has Rocker. He might have had a problem earlier. And we've got Mercer, Merc and Smith there. Smith is running away with the Drivers Room Sunday League. Ooh, goes on the outside. Is he going to nip it in? Oh, Merc goes very wide there, giving 6th place to Smith. There we see Jammy D, good recovery from him. There he is in 8th place. Boss there in a beautiful JPS in 9th, followed by Nightmare Racer. Oh, I messed up the Drivers Room Sunday League. I don't know why he pitted. And there we've got myself being hounded by Canny. Oh, we've got some problems up in front. Looks like Canny, beautiful move on the inside there. And looks like Mercer's picked up a little 5-second penalty nearly. I don't know how he's done that. He's dropped right back in the field though. Oh, as they all connect again. Boss really unfortunate there. Ah, oh, dear me. Neither Nightmare Racer or Mercer have slowed down. We have seen Mercer slow down in the past though. So maybe it was just Boss's own error. Moving Smith up into 9th. Then we've got Canny just in front of myself. There in 10th and 11th. Oh, it looks like Merck's had a problem there. He's dropped down now to 11th place. There's Kimaru moving up into 12th. Boss, Jason, and that's followed by Noah. Let's have a look at the front now. We've got Fours in 1st place. Great drive so far from Fours. Jules there in 2nd place. They seem to have pulled a bit of a distance now. Rocker taking 3rd. Looks like Richie might have had a problem there. There's Richie there in 4th place. Jammy D all the way up into 5th. So let's see what happened at the front there with these guys, Mercer and Smith. Rocker's clean away. Smith charging on the outside of Mercer there. Oh, he just clips the inside corner, pushes Mercer into the wall. That's where they lose a bit of time. And Mercer unjustly gets a 5-second penalty there. It was Smith's error. It's unlucky there. And as we've rejoined the race there, you see Fours followed by Jules, followed by Rocker and Richie. Jammy there in 5th. Smith and Mercer at it again. Exactly the same place. Smith goes charging wide. I don't think that was Mercer's fault. He hasn't slowed down. Smith just trying a bit too hard there. And he gains a 5-second penalty. Oh, he goes off again. He's mashing the overtake button now. There's myself in 9th place. Followed by Canny and Merck there. Dropped all the way to 11th. And at the back there we've got Kimaru. Followed by the JPS of Boss and Jason behind. And Noah there in last place. Rocker's already jumped into the pits now. There's Fours, Jules. So obviously that moves Richie up into 3rd. Good drive from Richie so far. Jammy D's also crawling up the pack now. Could be one to watch. There's Mercer in 5th place. Almost rid of his penalty. Nightmare Racer creeping up the field. He's all the way up into 6th place. And then we have Smith in 7th with his penalty currently very close to the grass there. Followed by Rocker. He's topped up his fuel. He hasn't bothered changing tyres. And there we have myself. Oh, and Merck was challenging, but he's gone off. And Canny there in 11th place. And then we've got a little bit of a train at the back. Boss and Kimaru and Jason. Boss in front of Kimaru now. There's a good drive from Kimaru. As Jason looks to attack. And Noah's had some problems, dropping right off the pace now. On the hard tyres again. Needs to start on the softs or super softs, mate, for the next races. And there's Fours, Jules. Fours unable to run away so far in this race from Jules like he does normally. Jules keeping very much with pace with him. Although Fours does have the fastest lap so far. going, just charging away. I'm really interested to see Force in Tier 1 Super Formula next season. There's Richie there, keeping it steady now in 3rd place. Not used any overtake yet, but his tyres are really starting to wear down. There's Jamie in 4th, and Mercer at it again, but this time it's Nightmare Racer. Mercer on the Super Softs. And Nightmare Racer on the Super Softs also. He moves. Oh no! He's just caught the dirt there. And he drops down into 7th place now. Smith taking 6th. Needs to be careful. He's got Rocker behind him. Rocker saving his overtake and his tyres for the mid-race stop. There's myself there, still keeping Merck at bay. Have a look as we come down the hill in the chicane. No, he's very close, so if he times this well. There's Richie coming into the pits. But different tactics going on in the race so far. Oh, as he goes on the inside there. He's had to drop off. He's holding it strong. Will we see him? There he is in the mirrors. He's having a look now. Will he drop into the inside for the right-hander? Hard on the brakes, leaving room. There he is, yeah. Let's see. I should have the position on the track though. And he's right beside me now, on the outside. And Richie's behind me now, come out of the pits. Oh, hard on the brakes there, just give Merck a little bit of a clip. There's Richie in 10th. Fresh tyres. Bit of a battle going on behind him between Canny and Boss. They're getting into it. Canny going wide. That's a tricky corner. Oh, Canny's tyres are absolutely torn to pieces. Really starting to struggle now. He's got to drop it into the pits. As we see Smith in the pits. Yeah, he decides to get rid of them tyres. Put some fresh ones on there, Smith. It puts Jason now up into 11th, Kimaro into 12th place. Jason, tyre wear is very, very good. That could be one to watch in later seasons. Once a consistency comes up for Jason, good tyre wear management will help a lot on the strategy. As we've got Kimaro there in 12th. There's Smith, fresh out the pits, going to the end on the racing mediums. We'll have to do some fuel saving. I don't know why Kimaro broke there to let him through. And then we've got Cammy out the pits now. He's on the racing mediums as well. Noah behind him on the racing hards. Oh, it just clips a wall there in the curb. And then we see the man of the hour Force. If you, we have a tier 1 and we have Muller_CJ on YouTube and Plux the Duck on YouTube. They are, they do the commentary for the tier 1 races, and we also have the Thursday races which they share the commentary with myself. It's split between us all really. And yeah, please check their YouTube channels out, like and subscribe to their channels, and bring some eyes to the driver's room. Driver's room's growing, it's real respectful, as we see the creator there of the driver's room, Mr. Mercer, catch him on PSN. We have 2 new drivers, Noah and Kimaru. So let's build it all up. We can build more tiers. Let's make this big now. There we see Mert there, not yet pitted, in 5th place. There's good recovery from him. Richie there, burning his tyres very quickly, in 6th place. There's myself, yet to pit in 7th. I'll be running out of fuel if I'm not careful. And there's Jammy D. Jammy D live streams all the races he's in. He's going to be taking a little bit of time off. Soon, travelling the world. But he will still be in contact with the driver's room via our Discord app. And there we see Smith after his pits. Settling down a little bit now. Jason there, unpitted. Not pitted yet, sorry. And we've got Boss now in 11th. Nightmare Racers dropped down the field a lot now in 12th. Oh, I've made a mistake there. There we have Canny there in 13th. I'll go into the pits, followed by Jason. And Noah there in 15th place. As you can see now, Fours and Jules absolutely charging away with the race. There's a good performance from Jules keeping up with Fours. Fours is absolutely very strong. They have both yet to pit, so this will be interesting. Are they going to... they should have enough fuel to do another lap. So I think Jules is just going to mirror Fours. Maybe try and gain a couple of seconds in the pits. Maybe popping less fuel in. It's beautiful smooth driving from Fours. Just watching him there. And there he goes into the pits. And he's got to be followed by Jules now. No, Jules staying out. He's going to try and go for the overcut. He's got to keep it clean now. Keep it clean, not run out of fuel. And there we see Mercer jumping into the pits as well. Moves Rocker up into 2nd place, though he will need to stop again, I believe. And there's Fours right behind Rocker. Fours will not be pitting again. But Rocker will need to. A different strategy from Rocker. Let's find out if it works as Fours goes a little bit wide there. And there's Richie. I reckon he'll need to pit once again. There's Jammy D there. He'll be going to the end on his mediums. Doing well in 5th place. And Smith, good recovery so far from him. I can't see him pitting again. Nightmare Racers going to the end also. Followed by Mercer. And there we have Merck in 9th place. He will be going to the end. Canny on the mediums will be going to the end. And myself on the softs will be going to the end. And here we have 12th place Kimaru going to the end. Jason there in 13th with a little bit of a penalty. We've seen some really good battles between him and Boss. And hopefully we'll have another one now. He's just getting a little bit of a penalty there. Jumping the slipstream, start to follow Boss. And they'll both be going to the end. As we see, Jules comes into the pits now. Let's find out. Fours and Rocker have taken the position from him. He was in 2nd place. He's lost 1st. He's lost 2nd. He's lost 3rd. He's come out in 4th now, Jules. But Richie and Rocker do need to pit. And at the moment, Rocker's holding up Fours. His Forz's tyre wear is much better though. Much more grip, as we see Rocker smashing the overtake button there. Sticking his elbows out. Good blocking from Rocker. And Rocker, obviously, he's got super softs on. He's just not able to get past. Great blocking from Rocker. Forz will definitely be able to get through here. Oh, he just isn't able to. Rocker tried blocking him off, forcing Forz on the outside. He has got the super soft though, and you can just see the difference there. And lucky for Rocker, great work from Forz. He will just absolutely charge away now. As we see Rocker jumping into the pits for his final stop. Richie stays out. He might try and push it towards the end, but I don't think the tyres will hold out. And that promotes Jules up into third place. Oh, he's just clipped the curb there. That could have gone disastrously wrong. He was very lucky there. He didn't end up pointing the wrong way. And Rocker's really dropped down the path now. As we see Nightmare Racer in fourth place. Great work from him. Potentially going to the end. I think he will. And there's Smith on a right charge. If he burns his fuel out like this, he'll have to put another stop in. Good recovery from Smith. As you see Mercer there. Very smooth driving. Just trying to keep pace with the guys. And Jamie D there in seventh. As Rocker's in the mix with his brother again. Obviously Rocker now on fresh super softs, full fuel. He'll definitely be going to the end. Half of the overtake left. And his brother's got the same though. He's got more overtake to use. As Merck tries to dip on the outside and try and sneak it in, but unable to. Rocker's defence is extremely good, as we witnessed with Forz. Will Merck have a seat? Great defending, following the F1 rules. Leaves him enough space. Oh, there's been a problem there. Smith pushing too hard again, maybe. As we see Rocker loses the position to Merck. Great driving from Merck there. And there's Smith in the... oh, he unghosted just as Rocker was driving past. Points Rocker in the wrong direction. Ah, very, very unfortunate for him. He's gone a bit tits up now. There's Canny flying through. Ah, it's very unfortunate. Dropping Rocker all the way back into ninth with heavy damage at the front. He's got myself to contend with in a minute. Rocker's going to have to go on a right charge now. He was battling for the podium at one point. As we see, Rocker is pulling away from myself. He's starting to gain on Canny now, Rocker. Fairly smooth from Canny and Rocker there. Myself, there's Kimara in 11th. Well, there's a right battle going on here between Noah and Boss. Although I do believe Noah is a lap down. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's Jason there. Let's see what's happening at the front. There's Fours. He's really charging away now. Look how much time Jules has dropped in that pit window during that stint there. Obviously Rocker and Richie needed to pit, but still a great drive from Jules. And Nightmare Racer in third place now. Absolutely fantastic driving. Try and keep it smooth, mate, to the end. 7.5 minutes left of the race to go. Oh, he doesn't want things like that to happen, because you got Mercer right behind. He's really looking after his tyre as well. He's got half a tank of fuel, full overtake. And Jammy D starting to keep pace with Mercer now. There's Richie after his pits. He'll be flying on those fresh softs. And Nightmare Racer comes into the pits again. Oh, maybe he's just topping up some fuel, but I don't know. He's dropping him down the field again. Ah, it's unfortunate for Nightmare Racer. There's Rocker there. He's moved into 7th place. His brother in front of him. Quite a distance in front now. As we see a battle with Richie and Jammy now. Ah, Jammy going wide. There's Richie taking 4th place. Obviously this moves Mercer up into 3rd. There's Richie there. Will Richie be able to catch up? He won't need to fuel save. Really pulled a distance from Jammy. If Jammy's not careful, he's going to have Merc all over him. See the distance between himself and his brother. There's Rocker there. Nightmare Racer. He's on the fresh super sauce. Let's see what he can do. And he's followed by Canny. There's Camaro doing well in the points in 10th place. Great drive from Camaro. It looks like I've come into the pits again. I will have fresh super softs. But I've got Boss chasing down now. There we see Jason, he's dropped off the pace a little bit. And Noah now struggling. Canny and Camaro have come into the pits. Let's see Fuzz, he's just absolutely smashing it now. There we've got Jules. There's Noah again being lapped. Will he play any part in this? There's Mercer. Richie's right on the back of Mercer now. We've seen this scenario before. Mercer's quite good under the pressure. And Richie's good at piling the pressure. Both very clean drivers. He's got a good exit there, Richie. He's going for the wide angle in. Give him a good drive. Will he use the overtake? He's just catching the slipstream at the moment. He's good blocking by Mercer there. Mercer keeping the inside line. Very clean driving from the guys. You can see there's nothing in it between these two. And we've got a massive pack behind. 4 or 5 cars. Let's see what Richie can do. Smooth driving from Mercer. He just touches the dirt there. Oh, he's got the drive coming out of him now. He's going to have the inside line. Just backs out a little bit to try and charge out of this corner. On the power early. Unable to. Good blocking by Mercer. Good defensive driving. And let's see what's going on here. Oh, there's all kinds of going on. You got Merck in 5th place, followed by Nightmare Racer moving up into 6th. And then we have Rocker and Jammy. Nightmare Racer going on the inside of Merck. Great move there. Moves him all the way up into 5th. Absolute great charge from Nightmare Racer. Nothing Merck could do. Now he's got his brother down his neck. And Rocker's really hammering that overtake button now. Merck's really pushing him right to the edge as far as he can. And Rocker's passed. Bullied himself past his brother. Nightmare Race, a great drive there to get up into 5th place. And there we see Richie's overtaken Mercer. See how he did it now. He just took him on the inside line there. Mercer struggling a little bit. He might have another lap of fuel left in him. Let's see now. Great drive from Richie. No fear of fuel. There's Jules. There's Fools in 1st place. He will definitely be doing another lap. Once again, unstoppable. Really interested to see how he gets on with the top guys. Because in the Endurance Championship, he's really starting to challenge them again. So it's going to be very interesting. There's Jules in 2nd. Richie there in 3rd place. He will need to do another lap. No worries for him though. And there we have Mr. Mercer. He may be a little bit worried. He will need to pit. He'll have to. Oh, he's staying out. There's Nightmare Racer. He could take 4th place from Mercer. Fresh tyres, loads of fuel. There's Rocker there in 6th place. As we see Merck doing another lap, very low fuel. Jammy D, he stopped before the line. He's not going to even risk it. Jammy D finishing in 8th place there. Very clever. And Canny perfectly timed his fuel in 9th. There's Boss taking 10th. And 11th from myself. Great drive from Boss there. I'm out of the points. There's Kimaru in 12th place. Jason coming home in 13th. And Noah will finish in 14th. There we see the race leader for us. Phenomenal drive from Fours. And also a phenomenal drive from Jules to get up to 2nd. There we have Richie in 3rd place. Great drive to get a podium there from Richie. As long as he didn't mess anything up now, 3rd place is his. And then we've got Rocker taking 4th place. As we have a look of what's happened, it looks like Nightmare Racer may have had an issue because he's way back now in 6th place. And we see Mercer there in 4th, Rocker in 5th. The final lap, we've already seen Fours and Jules cross the line. Richard will be crossing. Oh, is that the problem there as Mercer? Let's have a look from Mercer's angle. Oh, he's ran out of fuel and gone wide at the same time. Oh dear. There's a risky move. Nightmare Racer there, moving up into 5th place. Merck in 7th. Now in 6th. Ah, oh, that's unfortunate for Mercer. At least he'll be going downhill now. Now, will Jamie D be able to take the spot? He won't be able. No, he won't be able to. Jamie D didn't cross the line there to finish in 8th as suspected, so he's run out of fuel as well. A great race, guys, and well done to Fours, Jules and Richie. Great battling once again in the Super Formula. As you can see now, Fours is absolutely charging away with the championship. 95 points and there's only 2 rounds left. He's definitely got it. Jules there in 2nd place. Great drive from him. Rocker in 3rd. Only 1 point separating him. It's all for the next top 2 to go up. Very close from Merck to Jules. So join us for the next race in the driver's room Super Formula.